I just think that Young Thug, when he comes out, should reinvent himself. I don't see a world where Young Thug don't come out this case unscathed. It's been long enough, and a lot of these things happen where these rappers get convicted, get prosecuted, blah blah blah. But in the end, with some of these things, it always comes out in their favor. A lot of these situations, really. Now, Tory Lanez, not so much. The guy got a 10-year bid, but I don't think he's going to serve it. I'm pretty sure best behavior, 5 years max. Let's be real. But at the same time, these things happen a lot, and these rappers get accused. These rappers get in these court situations. They get sued. They get pulled in. And it's just a whole convoluted mess of different things. But in Thug's case, with everything that happened with Woody, with the judge, everybody, all that, I don't think he's gonna suffer from this. I think he's gonna get out. But there's been a lot of changes since Thug been in and when he was last out. So this video is talking about how he should reinvent himself when he gets out. I'm Cypher from Farside TV. I analyze music so you don't have to. I'm an artist myself. And please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see more great videos like this. I appreciate you. So Thug, here's what I think. I'm not going to get into the court case. I ain't going to get into that whole situation. I'm going to get into what the video is about. The video is about how he should come out and what he should do to reinvent himself once he gets out. Here's my thing. Let's look at the difference, right? Thug is a bigger guy now. He's always been tall. I used to think he was kind of smaller, but when I saw him and Rich Homie Quan on 106 & Park back in the day, when they made their debut as Rich Gang together, Rich Homie Quan was the little guy, and Thug was the tall guy. Thug is very tall. He's like a tree. A tall, lanky tree, right? He was at first. Now, since he got in the system, drug-free, technically, and sobered up, the guy has physically changed, and you can see the big difference. Not only is he bigger, but he looks healthier, he looks cleaner. And a lot of people criticize his weight gain, but it's not a bad weight gain. It's a good one. He looks normal. He looks like a man instead of a entity as a result of heavy drug use. The guy looks like a perfectly regular dude, right? So here's the thing. Since he's been in all these situations, it's such a close call. He can be locked up. He could be not. It could be all these things working against him. If I was Thug with this new look, I would keep the look, stay away from that whole scene altogether, and start your life over, start your career over. You are still young. You're in your 30s. You're in your prime. You should, first of all, no longer be Young Thug, because that was basic as it started, and use the last 10 years of your career to be something better. First 10 years, you were Young Thug, you established yourself, you were known, you were liked, you were hated, everybody knew who you was, you made your bands. That run is over. That got left in court. This time, you need to come back as somebody better, an upgraded version of Jeffrey. Be yourself, but be better. Be this guy that has not only better music, but a different take on life. Everybody that has gone through things or just lived their career out has gone in a different career path and has reset. Jay-Z, right? Dope boy, trap star. Jay-Z started off like that. He ended up retiring, coming back, and what has he been doing? He realized that he's an older guy. Although he's in his prime and revered and respected by most, he's older than everybody else. He is more established than a lot of people, and a lot of people want to see and expect more from him. So what does he do? He goes from talking about selling drugs and dealing to investing in stocks and bonds and buying land. That's what he talks about now. He raps as a businessman because he is one and he's older, so it makes more sense. Snoop Dogg, he realized he's older. He's an OG. People are moving on without him in the hip-hop game. So what does he do? He reinvents himself. He goes the funk route. He goes the rockish funk route. He goes to the reggaeton route with Snoop Lion. He does some acting. He moves around. He reinvents himself. And now he's just Uncle Snoop. People know him to be Snoop. He's been dropping mixtapes and albums. He can do everything. He's done everything. Right now he's doing like Taekwondo or something. Him and Wiz Khalifa are like jacked and athletic as ever, doing some type of physical combat stuff. It's so the The roof is blown off and the sky is the limit. They reinvent themselves. So Thug can reinvent himself right now. When he comes out, which I would assume as early as next year, 2025. When he comes back, and comes back as however, Jeffrey, whatever, just be a better artist. Just throw away all that other stuff. Change your sound. You a bigger dude now. Now that sound ain't gonna fit you. So what you should do is talk like your regular self. Talk like yourself. Look, I don't know if y'all know this, but there's a lot of Thug songs that I like based on him being himself and using his regular voice. I like Hercules, which is him just doing his thing. I kind of like All About the Money when in his part. I like a lot of the part when Thug uses his regular deeper voice, especially when it comes to features and hooks. He really uses that voice. But when he gets like in his bag and starts getting geeked and having the high pitch melodic, I don't really care for that. And I think a lot of people kind of grown out of that because there's so many artists doing that now that aren't him. So we don't really want to hear that from Thug. We want to hear a more advanced version of Thug, a more mature version. I want to hear Thug rapping like he was on So Much Fun. That album was good. The first song was good. He was just spitting. And that's what I want to hear. I want to hear artists like that can show you that they're not just this artist. They can do this, they can do that. They can hit you with it. Coil Ray is sprung out. She's not just some type of TikTok rapper. She's making cuts out here. Her last album, Coil, was fire. Doja Cat, trolling everybody, making them think that she's just an industry plant that just makes industry songs. No, she was spitting on Scarlet, the album, last year. And that's what I want to see from Thug. I know Thug has bars. I done heard him rap before plenty of times when he's just been rapping. And he sounds good. I want to hear that Thug. It should match up with his new thing. He's more mature, he's bigger, he's healthier, he looks more stocky and stout. You know what I'm saying? Like, flex that. Don't go back to the old stuff. Flex it. Flex your new persona. Flex your new gear. Flex your new manhood. Be that type of artist. Grow. See what you can do more than what you've done. And I think he's going to do right. One artist that should have did that a long time ago was Tekashi 6ix9ine. He messed up. He messed up because he wanted to be something that he's not, or something he thinks he is, rather. When Tekashi had that whole court situation happen and he got out, that was his way out. He could have went that route. But what happened? He decided to carry on the whole snitch thing and be something better than he was in the wrong way. And he wanted to be a better snitch. That's not going to work. He got jumped a multitude of times, bloodied on camera. He has not been active like that since then. His career took off with a song after that, but since then it's dumped. It's not the same. Definitely not on the same terminal as it was before. Artists like him, Lil Pump, all that, they don't even matter anymore. But he had the opportunity to start over and change everything. Look at you, bro. You're like a light-skinned Puerto Rican type. I don't know what his ethnicity is like that, but he, the rainbow hair, like you can be like a symbol for the new generation, for the kids. That's what they into. Everybody is looking like that now. So you could have went that route. You could have changed your music. Forget all the thug, crazy, gangster stuff. Be a newfound leader for the new generation. He had a song on his album called On Dummy Boy. It was one of the last songs on there, and it was completely in Spanish. And I know he was using auto-tune, but it sounded so good. It was like a melodic song you would probably hear on like a Disney soundtrack to a Hispanic heritage movie or something. It was something like that, and it sounded so good. I'm like, why does he make music like this? This is for the kids. This could work. He can get rich. He can be that guy known for that music. Why do you want to go the gangster route and possibly get smoked by some real gangsters? Or just not respect where you go? I don't get it. If you can carry that song like that with the vocals and everything, why can't you do that like regularly? Why even put that on the album if you ain't gonna go that route? So that's what I'm saying. Bottom line, Thug needs to come back when he comes out this whole thing, a better man, a new artist, and really bring some fire. Bring some fire. Leave everything else behind, burn it, and grow something better so we can see the growth in you. No longer Young Thug, but Jeffrey. We want to see it. OG Jeffrey. Well, that's it, y'all. This is Cypher. Thank you for watching the video. Again, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see more great videos like this. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great day.